Set pieces are a big part of football, and a lot of the biggest games today are decided on set pieces because the matches can be so close. However, not all teams and players know how to take an effective set piece other than just blindly shooting or doing a cross. So therefore, we decided to find 5 ways of taking set pieces that are very effective and which everyone can learn. The first way of taking a set piece is the so-called layoff. This is specifically for free kicks, where it can be difficult to both beat the goalkeeper and the wall with a direct shot. So instead you can do the layoff in different ways, but one way to do it is like Salah and Trent Alexander-Arnold did, where Salah approaches the ball with his left foot, but then instead of shooting, he lays it off to Trent, who can then get a clearer shot on goal. There are 2 reasons that you should do the layoff strategy. First, to get a better angle where you can shoot around the wall, and secondly, to take a shot with a ball that has a bit of movement to it instead of one that's lying still. And then of course we have the so-called TIKI corner kick. Let's call it that, that's a great name. But this can also have different variations, of course, and one of them is how Bournemouth did it against Newcastle in 2019. So first you make a run towards the kicker to lay it off, and then the corner kicker can play a direct pass to another teammate, in this case Harry Wilson, to get a free shot on target. And with this variation, it's important that Harry Wilson's teammate, number 13, Callum Wilson, lots of Wilsons here, does a body block to prevent the opponent following Harry Wilson and thereby creating that free shot opportunity. And without this block, that wouldn't be possible. Now, another advantage of doing a corner kick like this is that if the pass doesn't seem to be open, it doesn't work out, you can just do a normal cross instead. Now, one of the most forgotten set pieces in football is the throw-in. I mean, many teams forget that throw-ins are actually an opportunity to set up an attack, and more often than not, you just throw it down the line without looking or just throw it back to your defender. But it can be so much more effective. I mean, look at Liverpool, they have an actual throw-in coach. So there are many different combinations where a tactical throw-in can lead to a good cross or maybe even a shot on goal. And you can try to come up with some tactical variations of a throw-in with your friends, your teammates, or your coach, or basically just steal one of these. Now then we have what we can call the dummy corner. This is a strategy that's been around for quite some time, but actually it's still pretty effective and the variation possibilities are basically endless. So the dummy corner is when you play a flat cross and instead of taking the shot right away, you either tap it back for the next player or simply jump over it. And you can do that one or basically multiple times. This is basically to get a better angle for a shot on goal. I still see different variations of this concept working on every level of football. And the most important part of the concept is the acting, the dummy. You gotta sell the fake, right? So all the movements in the box need to be very sudden, and it's often a good idea to maybe look the other way or walk or stand still before making your run. Also, if you can start in the far end of the box, you can often make your run to the front of the box without being noticed, so the whole dummy is that much more effective. The last set piece tactic that you should know is the 1-2 free kick. This idea consists of 2 passes basically. First, a pass to a teammate located on the inside of the opponent's wall, and then a pass to a player located on the other side of the wall who's ready to get a through ball to either a deadly cross or to get a shot on goal. And if you don't feel that confident in your free kicking abilities, this is a great way to really get an open opportunity for a good shot, basically for a chance on goal. However, I wouldn't recommend using either of these certain set pieces more than once a game, because basically then your opponents will clog onto it and you'll most likely fail if you do it again. So only once per match. But what do you want to learn next? Let us know in the comment section right down below, of course. Then if you need new football boots or new gear in general, head over to the link to Unisport in the left corner. And then also make sure to subscribe to the channel with the notifications on if you haven't done so already. And if you want to continue learning wicked football skills and improving as a baller, well, the playlist in the bottom right corner is absolutely phenomenal. So go and hit that, and with those words, I'll be signing off. Cheerio.